Hello and welcome to the stream. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. So I believe I'm already done on testing on the PTR. For me, I have already experienced and see the upcoming mechanic, the challenge dungeon, the mythics. Basically, I have also created like plan on how to farm and probably get those mythic and craft those mythics item when the season live. I have a suspicion. I traced down the date by the time that like for example when we had the PTR for season 14 and the launch of season 14. So what happened was it was 3 weeks after, or basically 4 weeks after. Okay, let's put it this way. After the end of the PTR, so it's going to be on August 11 next week. 2 weeks after that, I'm expecting that there will be a developers update stream. And then the following week after that, it will be the season launch. So approximately August 11 plus 3 weeks, it's gonna be September 1st. Approximately. That is, am I correct? September 1st? So September 1st. That's Tuesday. So September 1st might be the launch of the season 15. And I have seen the post of EHG, the developer of Last Epoch, and they have announced and they gave us the teaser trailer for the season 5 of Last Epoch. And give me a second. There it is. Rage of the Firstborn, and it's going to be live on August 1st. It says there on that video. So 55 days is the countdown. 55 days, 13 hours, 21 minutes, and 11 seconds, and counting down. So we're almost there, season 5. So I'm just expecting that most likely. So if we take a look on the dates, so September 1st is, if that is the launch of, and I think that's the earliest that Diablo 4 is going to launch season 15, September 1st. October 1st, so I have only 4 Sundays, September 6, 13, 20, and 27 to provide everyone any build guides that I'll be able to come up with during the season 15. And most probably, I hope that I'll be able to create the build guide and everything and finalize everything by September 25th. And I believe September 25th, that is the day that Last Epoch is going to post the final patch notes for season 5, which is coming on October 1st. So we're expecting September 1st, and then September 25th. That will be the so I guess there will be a hype week again. Starting maybe September 21st going to 25th. 25th will be the final hype the hype week. No, hype week, is it going to be like every week? So starting September 7, I guess. September 7, then 14, then 21. Or is it going to be the hype week will be on September 4th, 11, 18, and then 25. Then 25 will be the hype week wherein they're going to show the final patch notes. So we're gonna review, and most likely until then, what I want is to devote my September 26th stream, which is a long stream, to be a to dedicate on Last Epoch and update all the planners that I have. And if there is new items or if there are new items or builds that we can theory craft on that day and the following days prior to the official to the launch of the season, so we're just gonna update our builds and update and make some theory craft if we can, because we don't know what are the new items that will be coming in next season. Okay, so what I'm going to do today is to finalize this build. So I have already created this. All I need to do is to, I think this one is almost complete except for the guide itself. I believe I'm just gonna update if there's any necessary update that I have to place here on the items. Aspect observation, embattled aspect, it's correct. How from below, this has, it doesn't show the transfiguration. Aspect of hued flesh, so it doesn't show the transfiguration here. Compound fracture, splintering aspect, lidless wall, all from below. Bone skills, bone skills, bone skills, and bone skills, and bone skills. Grave walkers, Nagaku, Seer and Gar. Okay, bone skill, golem, corpse tendrils, blood mist. Blood mist. No, we're using the skeleton mage. I'm still thinking, is it gonna be efficient if we're going to use the bone storm? Oh, the bone storm. The what I'm thinking is, if it's going to be efficient, if we're going to use I don't think we're gonna take advantage of the 5% critical strike chance that's being provided with the mages, considering that we can reach around 200% attack speed. So the mages are gonna die within 3 or less than plus or less than 3 seconds. So what's the point? So what I'm thinking here is, if I can use maybe the bone spirit. So this is what I have planned. I'm thinking if I will use the astral projection, at least it can hit multiple enemies. And this one has at least a 33 lucky hit chance. So more chance to proc lucky hits. Maybe let's try one more time. If that is going to be effective. What's with the long loading, sir? So, yeah. Because I'm planning to play a new build. On Saturday. So I will be we will be having a long stream on Saturday. Saturday is the day. Can we try 120? Well, I'm kind of laggy today. Why? Where is the singularity mages? Let's remove that. Maybe let's replace it with this astral and then this one. So we're gonna, so basically, at least this is still bone. This is still bone. That is still bone. That will proc the quintessence. I feel like, why am I laggy today? Why? Ouchies. What's with the lag today? What's with the lag today? Maybe because of the last epoch browser. Maybe I'll just close that one and then probably the background video of that website is causing some overload, or Windows is doing some silly upgrade again. Let me check. Give me a second. What's that? Update. Huh. Huh. Of course. And at the same time, it says it's gonna be a failed again. A failed installation. How many times it has done that? So many times. Up, I'm gonna die here. Of course. Happy with your... What? Oh, this is too heavy. Like what always Marty say. Oh, this is heavy. I think I should have paused that Windows update. Where's the heart? Well, I would say in terms of DPS, I feel like the astral projection might help a little bit in our DPS, though we're not really fully taking advantage of the um, of the bone spirit. It's just it's our driver to trigger the quintessence. Where are the enemies? Why they are not getting pulled here? Okay, one more try. It's really hard to proc the quintessence. It's just you really need to keep on casting a bone skill that drains your essence. That's the only thing. But I believe next season this is gonna be much more smoother. If you have a bone skill, oh, this is good thing I'm not really playing today. I'm just updating the plan. I just want to test the efficiency of the bone spirit. We're not going to spam the bone spirit here. It should be the corpse explosion. lag, reprisal, whatever those are. It's just a disaster waiting to happen. What happened to the heart? Where's the heart? Oh, this is a disaster. Disaster, 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 disaster. And the heart is still there. And it's more laggy when the elite is here. How nice is that? Thank you, Windows. Thank you very much for your cooperation today. It's very, very helpful. It's making my stream very, very smooth. Oh shoot. I have opened this computer for the past was that since 5:30 p.m. and you're still downloading that. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Let's just play. I don't want to stress myself what's happening today. I don't know if I still have to continue. It's just when it lags, then it's, or is it the I feel like the bone spirit is not look at that loading, like, oh my goodness.
Mainlander, what brings you? Back to it then.
Yes, nice. Good job. All I can say is good job, Windows. I really appreciate your help. Oh my god. Do I have minions to fortify me? It's on the shield. Yeah, I have. Huh. Let's bombard the reprisal while we have the protection. Hey, Kayag! Hurry up, boys! Poo, poo, poo! Where's the shrine effect? I think we still have, what? 15 seconds? He's dead. It's over, it's over! Oh nice! They're dead! Hurry up, hurry up! There are two things here that we need to defeat. Enemies and the lag on our computer. Yeah, it's really depending on like the shrine that you're getting, the enemies that you're dealing with. Oh, hey, where's my heart? What? That's important because this is a tough pit already. I need those progress orbs, sir. Boo. You know what? Let's complete this without the heart. But it's gonna take a little bit more time. I need to update the planner soon. Where the heck is the heart? How and how did I drop it? Or maybe on the reprisal fight. There we go. At least there is we can get some progress orb. Minutes. I'm still behind. Let's hurry up. Oh, that's a lot of gold. We will have more survivability if next season, especially when we use the Radamant Desecration. Now we can equip our Blood Mist. Come on, why you're blocking the path, sir? The Orbs, orbs. Orbs. I think the Bone Spirit is much more ideal to proc the quintessence, plus at least the Bone Spirit can last longer. Am I using, yeah, we're using the Astral, so if there's a lot of enemies, then at least it keeps on hitting the enemies, therefore triggering lucky hit effects, plus for our hued flesh, for more corpse production.
Quite the challenge, eh?
Nice. Blast wave. Let's go, let's go. Ooh, heart. Boom. Let's find some elites. Be careful, this is demon chains. Ooh, that was close. Okay, two more. Right. Oops. Heart again. Oh, we're almost done. Alright, let's go. Concentrate on the boss, guys. Concentrate on the boss. Concentrate. Oh shit, this is the one who always one hit me. Man, I hate trash monsters. Okay, let's go. Yep. I know your trick. But if I will keep on evading your attack, there's... Yeah, I'm just gonna go all in. You don't know what are the attacks that are deadly. It's just... Oh my god, trash monster. Oh my god, more trash monster. Let's go here, let's go here. Come here. I'm already... almost dead. Yeah, we still have a lot of corpses. I think this setup is okay. See, now I lost my heart. This is all your fault, Windows. It's all your fault. Okay. Let's finalize everything. I think this plan is okay. Just to trigger our lucky hits. This is working. Why do I still have one more point? Maybe we can just add it here. At least it can gain some damage, right? Like while hitting, since we're investing too many of the bones. I mean, the damage is not that bad though. Like we were able to clear 9 minutes on pit 120. So we can now start upgrading our glyphs again at pit 120. Yeah, I didn't expect that the damage is going to be that bad. So at least I'm happy. I'm happy with the performance. So we're gonna replace this with Bone Spirit. Okay. High heal button. High skill casting management. In order to activate the quintessence. What is the spelling? S this quintessence. Or is it quintessence or quintessence? Quintessence. In order to activate the quintessence buff of Bone Weaver. Probably obviously quintessence buff. I think this is also the build is playable with early leveling, even though especially for early leveling I think this is gonna be I mean, would be great if you have the hull from below. You must get the hull from Beast in the Ice early for target seeking damage. I think we can. Huh? No. Is it small F? Oh, just because of the small F. Okay, fine. I know. I have already the suspicion that that is going to happen. That might be the reason. Okay, the build requires efficient and massive production of corpses, which is the source of our damage. Our bone golem's first upgrade will be our main corpse generator. Correct? Since we are using the Radamant's. Oops, nope. I think I have to mention the cooldown, right? At least we need to have at least 50% cooldown. And then the rest is critical strike chance. Give me a second. Let me check here. What is my current cooldown? Yeah, my cooldown now is around 54.99. We double cooldown on the rings, one cooldown. Yeah, I'm thinking about because we need critical strike chance. Our critical strike chance is 47.3, so we're just behind by 2.7. So basically, we're just behind by 2.7 critical strike chance, and we have the 66 from the Bone Storm. So that leaves us approximately 63 something. Let's just round it up to 63 from the Bone Storm. So Bone Storm will provide 63. 10% from Gar, 10% from Serration. So our Bone Corpse Explosion can deal 83% of critical strike chance. What else is our source of our critical strike chance? Quintessence, another 10%. So we are now at 93% critical strike chance. So that is good. Probably I would say to achieve at least 45% cooldown reduction. Additional tip, I'll just mention it here. To reach a total 100 critical strike chance, you need critical strike chance affix. I think this one prioritize critical strike chance. Prioritize critical strike chance affix in gloves. Prioritize to craft to roll critical strike chance affix in gloves if there is no CDR. As long as you have 45% CDR, as long as you have total of 45% CDR. Give me a second. Oh shoot. Wow, my speaker give me a warning, a toot toot, and then boom. You gave me a warning, but it's just a matter of seconds you're gonna die. Like, what kind of warning is that? Oops. You're too loud. Okay. Sorry for the interruption. Going back. So prioritize to roll critical strike chance affix in gloves if there is no CDR. As long as you have 45% CDR, it will be okay. Of course, more. Wow, I'll just don't mention that. I don't need to mention about Bloodwake, I think. See, now I forgot what I supposed to mention here. Critical strike chance, CDR, what else that I need to mention? Oh shoot, now I forgot. Or is this is the one that I should be just... that I should write there. Anyway. At least now that we have seen the potential of this build, even on the PTR, then at least I can now... I think compared to the... compared to the Bloody Mess, I would prefer this one. This one has more DPS, plus we can use the Radament Desecration for more cooldown Plus, because of that, we can now start investing more on the critical strike chance on our gear to reach the 100% critical strike chance, right? We have tested that by just losing, instead of cooldown on the ring, we can now add more critical strike chance, and then along with our core stat and 2 damage multipliers. Yeah, I think this build is gonna be fun next season, especially the Iron Golem, our Iron Golem Trinity. This Three Stooges is going to be, they're basically getting a buff because of the increase of the damage of the Radamant Desecration. So more cooldown, more damage on our 3 metallic guys. Since we are using our Radamant Desecration, we need, I think this is where should I place this one, this tip. We are in, we need a total of at least 45% CDR affects in our gear. We need at least a total of CDR we need CDR affects in our gear, which will help in frequent casting of Bone Golem skill while you are hypen. Is it hypen? To help in frequently cast Bone Golem's active skill and casting of Bone Storm for the Roll the Bones and Leadless Wall buff. Oops, let's save. We are also using the Skeleton Warriors Reaper's first upgrade to add CDR every 10 seconds and corpse reduction also. We are placing Hued Flash in the Amulet's Transfiguration for corpse reduction and lock hit, and additional corpse to an additional corpse skill damage multiplier using Hull from below. You are using corpse tendrils for pushing additional speed for additional clear speed, since our corpse explosion can deal AoE damage. That's also correct. We are sacrificing, I would say either cold or we are sacrificing, I would say we can sacrifice we sacrifice the Bone Mages. This one doesn't matter. They have the same buff, whether you go cold or the Bone Mages. I just choose Bone because we're Bone. More calcium. More vitamin D. We sacrifice the Bone Mages for damage multiplier and Essence generation. No. We're using blood mist. Not really. Give me a second. Okay, I think I need to mention this on top of everything. After the number one. Two, three, 4, 5. The second one is it is our corpse explosion. No, this is very important. This second number 2 mechanic is very important, that if this one is neglected, you will feel like, oh, your build, sir, is not doing damage. Boo. Oh, because are you using a bone skill that triggers the quintessence? A skill that reduces. Because we need 100 essence to spend on our bone skill. We need a bone skill that will spend 100 essence in order to activate the quintessence. And since our corpse explosion, since our corpse explosion doesn't have a since our corpse explosion is not an yeah, that's correct. Since our corpse explosion doesn't spend essence cost, since the whole since our corpse explosion doesn't spend essence, it will not activate the quintessence. Is it SC? Excuse me. Somehow I feel like I'm going to have a cold. Maybe I'm just stressed out. Oh, double S. Okay. This is wrong. Yes. Is there any quintessence? Quintessence. You. It will not activate the quintessence buff of art of bone weaver concept. So we use bone spirit with, what's the name of that passive? Core skill. We sacrifice the bone mage. We're using the what's that? Keep in mind that our course explosion doesn't spend essence. It will not activate. To activate the quintessence buff. To activate, let me rephrase. To activate the quintessence buff of Art of Bone Weaver charm set, we need a bone skill that can spend at least 100. We need a bone skill that have a resource cost. To activate, we need the bone skill that have a resource cost. So we use the bone spirit with core skill passive and using the astral projection upgrade. What time is it? 8:30. Okay, I still have approximately 1 hour. I think I can finish this within an hour or less. The continuous the continuous hit of of the continuous hit of bone spirit will the continuous hit of bone spirit will trigger. I think I don't need to say this. I think that's enough. And we use, what is that name? Or explosions. We use course explosion. With bad memory. Essence generation. Essence generation passive to recover the resource quickly. We use the grave walker. Actually, we can still swap with, to be honest, we can still swap with the rust beaten dirt. But if you want this build to, climb on the tower, then grave walker is your best option. Much more higher multiplier damage compared to the Will of Ratma. What's that mean? Grave walker's hand? Oh, right. And another multiplier damage. Tendrils, bone mages, 6, 7, 8. Curse infliction is sufficiently applied by our minions. I think there's no need for this. I think this is pretty much straightforward. To further increase our damage, we're using Blood Mad. Now here is to further increase our damage, we are using Locran's amulet. Like this. Nope. Oh, Locran's talisman, not Locran's amulet. That's why. This item, however, will decrease a big This item will, however, decrease our crit chance by 50%. By 50%. We are using Embattled Aspect for fast health recovery. Okay, let's finish this one. But since we can add a lot of bone skill ranks in our charm set, this but since we add a lot of bone skill ranks in our charm set, this will also increase the buff of roll of bone thorn. Roll the bones upgrade. Crit chance buff. To further increase our damage, we're using Lucran's Talisman. This item, however, will decrease our crit chance by 50%. But since we add a lot of bone skill ranks in our charm set, including the buff of quintessence, and our crit chance affixes, we can our crit chance affixes and other sources, we can reach a total of, you know what, I'm gonna write everything here so that this is usually I'm writing this not just for you guys for who are going to read this guide, but it's also for me so that when I go back, it's like I will remember how did I come up. Like I may think like, oh shoot, I'm losing critical strike chance, but how was I able to counteract and improve the critical strike chance? Our crit chance affixes, our serration spec, gar, and some and nodes in bone graft board. You can reach at least close to 95% crit chance. We're using a battle aspect for fast heal up for fast health recovery, and we have chance for minion to fortify us, and we have chance for minion to fortify us temper affix in our shield. For fortify generation. And it says there already. I think it's it will be understood. We're using Glint's Anvil as our ideal defensive aspect. We at least have 13 stack of resolve to reach the 40% damage reduction. Build planner notes. I think no need for this. We're not using the Will of Rathma. Temper of Shield should be yeah, I think that's correct. Variant notes. Some skill nodes and items are different. Let's save this one. Some skill nodes and item use are different. Please refer to the changes mentioned and save this configuration in your armory. Just give me a second. Okay. We will swap Gravewalker's Hand with Rustbitten Dirk. Any charm in our inventory immediately when fighting the Pit Guardian. We will need yeah, this one is no need. Speed farming. Use Gloodslayer Crown unique charm. Okay. Swap Gar with Qua for additional movement speed. Swap Corpse Tendrils to Sever. Yup. In your skill bar with an Inexorable Weeper upgrade for additional mobility. For boss farming, same setup with Pit Push, but we will use Frostbitten Dirk. Switch Iron Maiden passive from vulnerable to ferocity and overpower. I think no need. Okay, let's finalize our configuration. Skill tree. Actually, you can just leave it there. No problem. Yep. Ferocity and overpower. Resolve days. Hold the bones. Barrier. Duration. Speed farming. Infernal Horde. Delete variant. Let's finish all the way to the Paragon board. I think this is not yet finished. Um, I think it should have been this way. Essence.
Welcome to my home away from home.
I would save if I will go this way. What else I'm missing? I think everything is okay here. Can add more damage here, more stat. What else? I don't need that. Resistances, resistances. There's one here. I think there's this and this. This. Can add more attack speed. Okay, two more. Right, so that when we complete this, then it will be copied automatically to the next variant, which is speed, farming, kernel, port. This one is Godslayer. Even though we don't have the mages, I mean, yeah, we can still. Yeah, this one is okay because we still need to cast a Bone Spirit to trigger the quintessence. Yeah. I think there's something that I forgot to update first. The gear. Intelligence. Armor, maximum life, corpse explosion. Yeah, maximum resolve stacks. Critical strike damage multiplier. Critical strike chance, vulnerable damage. Critical strike damage multiplier, armor life. Intelligence. Those are correct. Amulet, primary core stat. This. Bone skills. Yep. Bone skills or all skills, cooldown reduction. Then here we can remove. Am I removing the cooldown here? No, for now, I need the cooldown here. Those are correct. You know what I'm thinking? What is the ideal damage reduction for? I think we need that minion to fortify us, or do we still need that fortify? The only way that we can generate the fortification is on the Tempering Apex. To fully utilize the... Actually, we can reach 100% critical strike chance by adding 7% critical strike chance here on the offhand. But I think we need the chance for... Fortified generation. So now we to our variant. Then here now we change this to God Slayer Crown. Then Sever. Did I keep on saying Reaper on that Sever? I feel like unconsciously I've been keeping on use your... Reaper. It will struggle with survivability when pushing 115 feet or higher. Okay, let's continue the Paragon board. Oh, I think we're done. I think we're done, right? I'm still thinking, can we still increase our damage by using the bursting bone? But we need resource. Right now, I have 161. I need a total of 100. I need a total of 200 essence in order to take the full advantage of that bone, the bursting bones aspect. I'll show you what does the bursting bones aspect is all about. Bone skills gains 0.4 increased damage for every maximum essence that you have. So at maximum of 200. At 200, this aspect will provide, now at maximum tier, this will provide a total of 80% damage multiplier. Now, if I'm going to utilize this, it's just I don't feel like... And take note, I have 161 because I have a 25 maximum resource here. Basically, we need life. Maybe we can have that maximum resource at 25 life, and then maximum resource, cooldown reduction, and life. Right? So this one already includes that 25 maximum resource at 161. We still need 39 more. We can grab that additional... How much is the... 2, 4, 6 plus 8, so that's an additional 14. So we're now at 175. Right? 14 plus 161, so that's 175. We still need... And take note, this is a very long path. I mean, we're just still at Paragon 247. We can still catch up with this one. That's why it's so hard to increase our maximum resource, and we're not really getting a benefit too much of it. Like, if I will do the math, it's like this. Our aspect now have up to 70% damage multiplier. We are increasing our damage multiplier by replacing one of our aspect by an additional 10%. We cannot replace the serration aspect because the serration aspect, not just it adds a 60% damage multiplier, it has a 10% critical strike chance. That is quite big to sacrifice unless we can compensate the 10% loss. Because if we're talking about 20% on top of 60%, so that is 1.2 divided by 1.6. So we are increasing our damage by 0.125 if we're going to replace a serration or a 60% damage multiplier. If we are going to swap this with one of our 70-ish damage multiplier, we're just increasing by 11.76 damage. Increase in our damage. Now, if I am going to replace, say, the plus 15 essence on two of our rings, on two of our charm set to... So each rank is 3, 3, 3, so that's 9. So that is additional 33. 33 times 6, 11 times 66. 0.11 times 6. That's 0.66. The original is this number. Let me check very quickly what is our 858. So this is therefore 0.66 divided by 7.92. So the increase in damage of those. This is interesting. If we have resource, if we will add, we will now have a total of 161 plus 14 plus, let's just say, plus 30, so that's 205. Basically, we're just losing 0.08. However, we are going to lose at 6 ranks 1.6 times 6. We're going to lose 10% of our critical strike chance on the Roll the Bones upgrade. So see, that's the thing. And that is still big. So adding that bursting bones, if we don't have, if we are sacrificing our bone skill ranks, other than probably next season we can add maybe maximum resource also on the shield, and we can also, no, on the amulet we cannot sacrifice the multiplier damage. On the, no, so see, if we have 14, so 200, 175 plus 25 on, no, yeah, 25 on the shield, then we can reach the 200. Probably that could be we can do that, considering that the damage reduction is not going to be nerfed. The splintering of pain. Okay, gotcha. Copy Paragon board to this one. And then Mercenary, we're using Bloodthirst. I would go with Aldkin because of the damage reduction. We're gonna use Corpse Explosion. Let's check. Gravekeeper, Bone Graft, Essence, Frailty, Amplify. I think I missed something here. Corporeal. Okay, Exhumation is here. Okay, gotcha. That's good. Okay, this is complete. This is complete. Complete. Okay, let me go back to the game. Basically, I'm almost done for the day. Just need to check on something. So on Saturday, new build on Saturday, sirs. New build on Saturday, sir. I need to check the charm set. Nick Pryor was slain by Kalpa. Was slain by Kalpa. Was slain by Kalpa. That's the pit boss. How many times we got killed by that silly boss? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 times. Probably even more. Up, 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 up. We are going to play something crazy this Saturday. Try to guess what is that build. Basically, I have discovered something. While creating the bone, I was doing this test last week as I am figuring out the bone corpse explosion. I tried to go back on one of the builds that I have created, and I just realized why the build is not working. And I find something interesting that I thought the unique item was doing something, but basically the unique item is not, it's not really bug, but the way the unique of this item was designed. And I will explain this on Saturday and what is that build, what is that unique that I'm talking about, and I will explain. For now, it's just a teaser. Nice doing teaser. What are you, game developer? Give me a second. I am. Hey, what is this one? Where is the bone skills? All stats, core skill, minion skill, macabre. Give me a second. I have it already. Maybe let's grab the Radament's Desecration also. Radament, Waking Touch. If this one is still not full, then we can grab those charm set. We need more stash here. It's been 3 years, sir. It's been 3 years. See, we're gonna get full. Any bone? Bone, sir? Bone? No, bone. Okay. Darkness. That is Black Shroud. I think I know who owns, who have the charm set that I'm looking for. Oh no. I'm full. I'm full. Oops, why loot filter? What are you doing? I want to also I want to go back also on the singularity mages. Now that I have the Blood Mag's idol and the Locran's amulet, Locran's talisman, I want to try if I can incorporate those two amulets to significantly increase our damage, because I don't have the data, but this is how I remember I don't know if I have it written here. Where's my damage calculator? Did I wrote it here? I think not. Where did I wrote it? Ah, this one. 225. Okay. Because I'm thinking like this. Given that I have understand more of the how our damage scaling work. Remember the requiem on the amulet. When we increase the resource, I think without the requiem, we will be sitting at around 225. I think on the maximum resource. Now, the requiem will increase our damage by, so this one, I think this one is 510 minus 285. I believe this is the number. This is the number. So this is the resource. This is the increase in, sorry. This is our resource. So these two, 6.75 is the equivalent of how much is the multiplier damage that the singularity, when the singularity upgrade is activated. At 225 resource, we will be getting 600. Our mages is going to get an additional 6.75 multiplier. Now, $225, I believe I got it from 3 golems plus 12 warriors. I believe the right number here, I think there's a bug on that underground. It should have been 11, but we're having 12. But we're just gonna use this number for now. Golem 3, Grey Bloom, 3 warriors, and then mages 8, right? So that's 23 minions in total. Then times 5, is it 15? 13. So that's going to be 13. So my assumption is correct. 13. So that's going to be approximately 299. I believe, did I sacrifice the warriors on this? Can I take a quick look? Cold. No. Because I believe I need the warriors to further reduce the cooldown of the Bone Storm. I think that's the main reason. Give me a second. Okay, so 3, 12, and then 8. So this increases our resource by 289. 299. So let's take it here. This number plus this number is 5.2. Give me a second. I think I'm just gonna concentrate on this one. This number times 3%. This means that our damage will increase by 8. It will increase now. Give me a second. This is 8.97 damage multiplier. Now, if we have the Requiem, if this is our current maximum resource, 6.75, we will add 8.97. So 8.97 divided by give me a second. So here is the thing. If my calculation is correct, we are not going to add a +1 here because this damage is not a global multiplier. So whatever this damage is based on our testing, this is just a multiplier, unlike on the intelligence and the other global multiplier. So the increase in damage is the base increase in damage. The multiplier itself is 6.75. Divided by this number. So basically, we are increasing our damage by 133%. So we are increasing our damage by 133%. It looks big, right? It's like adding an aspect of 133% multiplier. We are placing the Requiem in the amulet. If we're going to use a mythic Locrans or the Bloodmad's idol, that is a 195% damage. This is way much higher than this one. So this is the one I'm trying to figure out, and probably I'm gonna test this on Saturday. But I wonder if do I still have the armory, if I still have the armory, because I don't want to create another this. Oops. Is it there? Okay, let's go to I'm almost done for the day. Let's grab, let's see, I hope it's still there. I hope it's still there, so that I don't have to create another, so that I don't have to level up the glyphs again on another character, or worst case scenario I have to use this character and then rework the Paragon board again. That's the only thing. The Paragon board, and then the skill tree. The skill tree is not a big deal, but the Paragon board. I hope it's I was still able to keep it, but I have a doubt. Crossing my fingers now. Yeah, it's gone. Only the Army of the Dead is here. Okay. I mean, I can still use this one. Okay, probably I'm going to bring in my equipment. Who's using this one? Our bloody mess. Wow, you're still here. That's why I'm keeping that just in case I need to level up the second character. For example, I want to going to level up the second character, which is the going to if I'm going to play a build on another character. Give me a second, let me think. I just need to prep so that on Saturday it's everything is already prepared. So that I don't have to figure out. So that I can also prep this build for season 15. Yep, you have the gear, sir. Ma'am. You have the gear, ma'am. Let's give it to our main character and then we're gonna test. See if the damage is much more better, then we can play this build one more time. One more time. We're gonna play the mages in season 15. One more time. Okay. But I think I'm going to use a mythic Hand of Naz. I can also use the where is that wonderful Hand of Naz? Boo. Damage multiplier, Shadow Wisdom. I mean, this one is okay. What else? Is it? If I need more attack speed, yeah, I rolled attack speed here because I'm lacking attack speed, so I need attack speed here. Underground. I think the underground, the one that has the best underground, I believe the one I'm wearing, the main character is wearing with the maximum resource. Oh, my underground here, they're bad. They're bad. Okay. Probably I'm gonna use that crown. Yeah, because I also need that essence generation. Shoot. Right. Essence generation. Essence generation. I think I'm gonna need this one. How about the breeches? Okay, I like this one. Then boots. Pack of bone. What do you have? Maybe I have a better one. I think I need here Paco Bone or Signet of Pilgrim. Armor. I think this is the one I'm using. %. This one is much more better with the critical strike damage. So if you're going to push, the permanent freeze will keep on stacking that 20%. The problem is I need, wow. Hackable. This one is good. We can roll now the vulnerable damage just in case. So Paco Bone is here and then Signet of Pelgen is here. If we are going to use, I think if we're going to use the, just in case, the Blood Man's Idol instead of the Lucram, because we don't have so much investment on the critical strike chance, probably we will need the Blood Man's Idol here. I think the best aspect here that we're going to use is most likely the Tidal on the boots. Give a second. Should be hued flesh. And then frozen memories. Cold damage did increase damage to chilled enemies. And this one should be hued flesh. Because I believe we're using the Grave Keeper. Yeah. And then for speed farming, so we use Bloodless Scream, and then Frozen Memories. Okay, okay. So this is the one I want to test if our damage will increase without first. Once we equip all of our mythic items, and then we try to um, maybe do 115 and see how our damage output, and then we compare it with using a Blood Mad's idol, if that will work. All right, I think that's it for me today. So um we'll be playing a new build on after the singularity, just going back with our singularity mages. Just want to check because I don't have those items when I was playing the singularity cold mages. Want to see if those will increase our damage by using those powerful amulets. I think Blood Mad Idol will be our ideal item there. So we're gonna check and see our damage output, and then so that I can update the planner also, so that by once we have the final patch notes, and let's see if we can no, not if that so that we will be able to update the build planner for season 15 once the season 15. So I think we're expecting around September 1 will be the launch of season 15. So probably let me keep it here for a while just in case I need them, and then I think this I have to check if I have darkness with resource. We're gonna check. Piece of Black Shroud, impairment reduction. Probably if I have a increase in critical strike chance or maybe intelligence, I think that is going to scale our damage even further. I think increase in intelligence would be better. Yeah, this one. This one will be better. So, all right, that's it for me today. So I'll be streaming back on Saturday. It will be a long stream. We're gonna go back with updating our Singularity Code Mages, and I'm going to play a new build, a very interesting build on Saturday. Something about red and something about our minions. So please hang out with me, and as we try to see if the build is much more better on this season, as I find an interesting mechanic on this new unique item that it seems like. Anyway, I'll just explain it on Saturday. So anyway, thank you for hanging out with me today, and thank you very much for tuning in and for watching. I'll see you guys on Saturday, and have a good one. Bye.